Last time on Geo Only, we were finally able to get Navia on the account. And since then, I reached AR 40 on here as well. That means there is a lot of upgrading we need to take care of. Navia's weapon is maxed out, but that's the only thing that is currently maxed for our level. Though I did farm everything that she needs for another ascension, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I figure she is by far our strongest character, so leveling her up first is probably a good idea. Which of course gives us an quaint fate, not intertwined, I wish it was. Now we don't have pity for a 4-star, but we do have 3 acquaints. So let's see if we can get maybe a little lucky with a purple. Wish number 2 and wish number 3, and they're all blue. Now since I am such an efficient Genshin player, we're gonna go spend 20 resin so that we're not capped. Then we'll go do the dailies, then spend the rest of the resin. Also, the 4.4 Genshin live stream happened this morning, and like we knew, Lantern Right is coming back, and we're getting to choose a 4-star. Now, yes, we could choose C1 Yunjin, and you know, that's great and all, but I think it's kind of obvious, at least as of this point, we are going for Ningguang. Then the question's gonna become, who do I take off the team for basic exploration stuff? And honestly, I think it's gonna be the Traveler. I mean, yes, the Traveler is a decent Geo battery, and having the placeable constructs is really nice for breaking things, but with a full team of Geo characters, we're not really hurting for Geo particles. Plus, we never really got to use Ningguang all that much on spells only because she really shines more with at least 2 Geo characters. Also, I know it's gonna kill someone's OCD if I don't get that chest, because I guess I never did. So to whoever that would have bothered, you're welcome. Something else that we learned from the 4.4 live stream is that in that update, there aren't gonna be any 5-star Geo characters. Now that's both a good thing and a bad thing. Bad because, you know, we always like new characters, but good because we're gonna need a lot of time to save up as many primos as possible for the next limited 5-star Geo. Ooh, we can't do this daily commission. She's gonna want us to give her dandelion seeds, which I'm sure we're all aware we cannot harvest without Anemo. But before a ton of you guys freak out saying that there's a shop in Inazuma where you can buy them, yes, there technically is, but you don't get access to it until after or at some point during the Inazuma Archon quest. Luckily for us, we can just open chests and get it that way. Daily commissions complete, which of course means back to spending our resin. My goal right now is to get everyone's talents up to level 6 because that was the max before we hit AR 40 and I didn't quite get everyone to that point. Right now, Navia and Noelle are both all at level 6, but the Traveler and Yunjin are not, though they both need the guides to diligence, so it's pretty easy to know what to farm. I want to upgrade our artifacts so bad, but we have to wait till at least AR 45. And even then, I still think it's better if we try to max out character level, weapon levels, and talents before we even touch artifacts. You see, with this being my 847th account in Genshin Impact, I've learned the things I should or shouldn't do when playing on newer accounts. So when we do start farming artifacts, I am only going to be looking at the main stat for a while. Oh! 40,000. That's kind of crazy. Honestly, having Navia on here is so nice for dealing with Abyss Mages, because if you shoot her shot into the shield, then keep normal attacking, you keep generating crystals for a few seconds, which then gives you enough shots to use the skill again and still do good damage. Why am I pointing that out specifically? Well, pretty much just to keep spiting the people that told me to not pull for her on this account because she wouldn't be that good with a mono Geo team. Like, yes, I know she shines better in a non-Geo team, but then for that matter, even Yunjin shines better in a non-mono Geo team. Is that gonna stop me from using these characters? Absolutely not. Also, touching back on what I was saying about us not getting a new Geo character for a while, or at least for the next version, another benefit to that is I actually have time to build up the 4 characters we already have. Because if you've watched Swords or Spells Only, you'll know that if I get a lot of characters, I tend to not really build them up too well. Because then there's too much I need to do, and I just get overwhelmed and end up doing almost none of it. So this team of 4 is actually a good thing for me. It shouldn't take me too terribly long to build these characters up, at least to the point where I can't build them up anymore until we level up our adventure rank. And around that time, we should be getting the free Ningguang from Lantern Right. So there's level 6 for Yunjin's burst. Unfortunately, I can't level the other 2, but it's okay because today's Friday, so in 2 days it's Sunday, and that means every domain is open. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys with this, but as per usual, I have to do my daily routine of going around and taking out as many Hilichurls as possible. Because even though I am doing this every day, we're still kind of running low on Hilichurl drops. And you would think with a higher world level, we would be getting more of their drops, but we're lucky if we even get a damaged mask. You see that? Not a single drop. What about this guy? Oh, look, nothing. Surely this one will give us a drop, right? And nope. So it's pretty easy to see why I have almost none of these things. I actually just remembered a comment I saw a while back. Someone said that every Anemoculus can't... Oh, apparently that's an achievement. They said every Anemoculus can be collected without an animal character. And they said that was accomplished by just climbing the tall things in the areas around them. So I'm going to attempt to get them all. Not that we need to get them all. But hey, if we can get a little more stamina, I'm not going to complain. So there should be one in this direction. Oh, I see it. This one, usually you would need Anemo for. But like that person said, we are able to get it without Anemo. And as some of you did catch in the last video, yes, I got the yellow golden Sealy because it matches the Geo colors. I can't say it's my favorite colored one. I think I like the light blue one the most. But as this is a Geo Only account, I felt it was very fitting. Speaking of Geo Only, how do we get to that one with Geo Only? There's an animal monument down there that usually brings you up to it, but to nobody's surprise, we can't use it. If I could get the gliding gadget from Inazuma's reputation stuff, I feel like that would help tremendously. We can access the place for the Inazuma reputation stuff, but you can't actually unlock it until you do some of the story quests, which we can't start until we finish the Leeway Archon quest, which we can't do because we need to light a bonfire. I mean, there's going to be some other difficulties with that quest line, but the bonfire is what's holding us up right now. Will this... No, that's not going to work. I already know for a fact that we were not close enough there. However, what if... Can we swap up here? Yes. Okay. We do a bit of this, and then that's not going to work. I need to place this directly under me, which is not possible. I guess I can't place one of the constructs up here, so we just need to try and... Yeah, we're not high enough. Even with a construct, I don't think we would be high enough. There is one other option, but I'm pretty sure it requires us to waste some resin that I don't currently have. So in hopes of not having to do that, I don't think this is gonna work, but we will try gliding from here. Although now that I just jumped off of that, I already know for a fact we're not making it. The resin method requires us to craft a portable... What am I saying? Portable waypoint ain't gonna help me with this. What could help me with this is this gadget, but I would have to fight Anemo Hypostasis probably 4 more times. In fact, that's the only reason that I have fought it twice on this account, but we just spent all of our resin, so I don't think that's gonna be something we'll go after today. Instead, we will try to get one of the other ones in Mondstadt. Oh, wow, that is a little bit higher than I am. If I climbed to the top of the mountain, we could probably get it, but I don't think we're gonna be able to survive climbing to the top of the mountain. Plus, as of right now, there's the quests that block us from actually going to the top. And yes, theoretically, I could try to complete those quests, except we can't because there's a bunch of cryo monuments we would have to light up. So this looks to be as high as we can probably get for now. I'll try to go a little higher. I just don't want it teleporting me back down. Okay, we're getting the sheer cold stuff. So we're gonna go this way, and maybe it'll be enough height. I really tend to think not. Yeah, we're pretty much even with if we had jumped off of that rock. So even though we don't have enough stamina to find out if it works, we could just try it again from up there. My guess is this is still not gonna be enough. Hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, it's not too far off, but yeah, we still can't make it. If you think I'm giving up there though, you are crazy. But let's see if maybe this is enough height. I'm gonna have to eat a lot of food on the way over there. Yes, there is also the food that reduces gliding stamina. I was just too lazy to go make it, but we have one that restores 100 stamina, so you know that's good enough. Sheer cold is now gone, so I don't have to keep healing, and hopefully we have enough height to get this. I think we're higher than we were. Oh, we are above it. Oh, and I get an achievement. Oh, okay, we get 2 achievements. Oh, the winery looks so nice from up here. There we go. Another Anemoculus collected. So with there only being, I believe, 2 left, the one over here that we couldn't get, and then one all the way over here that would be a bit of a pain to get to. You would think that this would be the easier one to get because we can't ice bridge, except we don't have to. In 10 to 12 business days, we should be at the island, I think. Since we haven't done the Inazuma Archon Quest stuff, it might teleport me back when I'm trying to leave the island too. If that's the case, I can just glitch the game. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm hoping I don't have to. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, it kinda teleports us back. But no worries. As per usual, we could just break the game. And now the thunderstorm barrier can't do anything about me leaving. Our destination has been spotted. And here we are. Now, since the game is glitched right now, I can't actually interact with chests. And that, of course, hurts because things like this are just sitting out in the open. Not to mention that precious chest right down there. But that's fine. Someday we'll just have to come out here without having to glitch the game to do it, which actually we could do. And by we could do it, I mean, let's just do it right now. And the best part is we don't even have to leave. You see, all I needed to do was log out and log back in. But of course, we cannot forget to get this chest. So at long last, we have collected every Anemoculus that we need to max this statue. Huh? Okay, I'm blind. There's also this one over here, which I really don't think we can get to that one. If I remember correctly, this one is very high up in the sky. Yeah, there it is, way up there. I think I can say that that person who left that comment was incorrect, because this one, I don't think there's anything you can use to glide to that one. But in order to confirm that, we do need to try reaching it from the top of the cathedral. Also, who put the missing person poster on top of the cathedral? What person in all of Mondstadt is gonna climb up here except for me? And the poster is supposed to be to help find our sibling. No wonder we still haven't been reunited. These people are putting up posters like it's a game of wind race. I do not think this is even close to enough height. Yeah, we are nowhere near that. The closest and highest peak is up there, and it's not even close. That one's too far away. And no, that wind gadget does not activate monuments. So I still think we're locked out of finishing off the statue. Just like that, it is now the next day. You see, originally, it was my plan to farm, I don't know, the bosses my character needs, or even ley lines, since there's not too much we can get on Saturdays. But now is as good a time as any to start farming the drops we need from the Anemo hypostasis. We should only have to take it out 4 times, so that would be exactly our 160 resin for the day. And in case it wasn't obvious, I'm doing all of this so that we can make the wind catcher, which actually means we only have to farm it 2 more times. Besides that, though, we do have an event, and it has Ito in it. Ito's a Geo character, so I mean, we gotta do it. Look, I'll make the rules. It's a Geo Only account, except I'm the one that made this account and set the rules for. So actually, you know what? Maybe I do make the rules. See, look at that Geo character. Did you guys know that they actually put out this event specifically because I started a Geo Only account? Now we just go ahead and beat up some beetles, which is very easy. But then because we want the highest tier rewards, we have to do it again on the highest difficulty. And I will happily accept all of these primo gems towards the next Geo characters fund. In fact, what I'll probably end up doing is just doing that event tomorrow, so I don't even have to do my daily commissions. Then for today, we'll just deal with farming this boss, which thanks to the rain, we can get crystallized, and that'll make this even quicker. There's the Anemo thing. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if this is even gonna work, but crafting this gadget will never be a bad thing for the account. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of times where we need it, so let's run on over, and we shall see if we can grab that last Anemoculus. Okay, usually doing this on trees gets very annoying, but hopefully that's not the case. We need to climb all the way to the top, and then as soon as we can stand, we spam Z, and then oh, okay. And then we glide and probably not reach it. Oh, it's gonna be close. But I think we are just high enough to still get it. So only using Geo characters, you can indeed max out the statue in Mondstadt. Like I said though, I'm just gonna spend the rest of my resin on probably these ley lines. And then tomorrow we can use all of our resin farming up whatever we need from domains, since everything will be open. I will see you all then. And just like that, it's Sunday. It may be 2 a.m. on Sunday, but it's still technically... wait, no, actually, it's Monday. But that doesn't matter because in Genshin Impact, it is still Sunday. I already took care of the dailies and our reputation stuff that I guess I forgot to do earlier in the week. So all that's left now is to spend our resin and then do some upgrades. Oh, wait, I did our dailies that I didn't have to do because we had that event that I was gonna do instead. Okay, well, I guess tomorrow is gonna be when I do that event instead of my dailies. Or... technically today? Oh, we hit the 10% 2 out of 4 times? Well, with that, we can definitely go ahead and level up all of Yunjin's stuff to level Okay, maybe not. Oh, Sucrose, you have the chance to absolutely pop off right here. Come on, show me big. Ooh, I'll take it. So Yunjin, level 6 across the board. Though apparently that used pretty much all of our guides to Diligence, and the guides of Resistance went to Noel, so the Traveler can't be upgraded right now. My goal for this week is to hopefully get the Traveler's talents up to 6 across the board, and then maybe, if I can, also ascend everyone again. I have a decent head start on some of these characters, though I'm sure the Hilitrol drops are going to be the limiting factor, but I genuinely don't think I can max them all before I hit AR 45. But now I should probably hop onto Spells Only and start farming, because there's a new Catalyst character on the way. Also, I'm just saying, this might be the last video on the channel before we hit 300,000 subscribers. So if you want to be able to put on your resume that you were subscribed to Java the Cup before 300k, you might as well hit that button now, because obviously every employer is looking for that when they're hiring new employees. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I shall see you all next time.